And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live again. Welcome everybody to the stream. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about agent prices. Will the skins, the character skins of agents, will they explode higher or implode lower in 2025? What is our prediction on agents? Where do we fit in? How can we fit them into our investing, into our portfolios, into our inventories? Which agents should we buy? I'm going to be answering all of that and more. So welcome to the stream, guys, and make sure you guys like the video as always. Please, did you like the stream yet, guys? Like the video. I'm going to end this poll, and I'm going to ask you guys a different poll here. And the question I want to start out this stream is, and if you're watching this as a VOD, leave a comment down below in the YouTube comments. What agent do you own? Like, do you own any agents? I guess that's my current question. Like, do you own any agent skins? And if so, which ones? I'm going to put a poll, yes or no. I'm going to let you guys vote in the poll. Do you own any agent skins? Do you currently have an agent equipped? If you look at my inventory, I have a Ricksaw agent. I also have a Miami Daryl agent. I also have a number K agent. So I have a couple agents here. And, you know, there's many of them. There's like 60 plus of them. So I guess that's the first question we should start ourselves when we're talking about agents. Which agents do you guys currently own? And do you even own agents? Lewin says, quite a few agents. I sold a few at the peak for some good profit. Yep, definitely some profit taking. Zetter says, I love agent skins. Okay. Well, which ones do you currently own, Zetter? Atashi says number K. You own number K. That's pretty good. It feels like everybody is owning number K these days. It's a very popular agent. Nino says, I own a Getaway Sally agent and a Seal Frogman Davida goggles. Those two are very, very common agents. I'm not going to lie. All the agents you guys are listing are pretty common in the sense of like they're desirable. A lot of people like those agents. There's demand for them. So with that being said, now that you guys have told me which agents you guys are currently invested in or which agents you currently like, I guess what we need to talk about is the two different scenarios, the two different outcomes heading into 2025. There is currently 7 days left for this Desert Eagle limited edition item to get removed. And you may be wondering, what does that have to do with agents? Okay, so hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Hear me out. In 7 days, this item is going to get removed, and it's going to most likely be replaced with a different limited edition item. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a Notepad++ file or a Notepad TXT file and like load it in here. So let's actually go ahead. So in 7 days, we will see an update to CS2 Armory that could determine the direction of agents, and I will explain how this directly can affect the prices. So I guess before we get started, you need to know that historically, agents were only released through operations. Back in CSGO, we used to have what's called an operation, which was basically you purchase a coin for like, you know, $10, $15, and you were able to play missions. You were given assigned tasks like play X amount of competitive matchmaking, you know, get X amount of kills, 100 kills, let's say, in deathmatch, different types of missions, play Danger Zone, play Wingman, and you complete these missions, you get these points, these stars, and then once you have these stars, you go into here and you redeem for items, for skins, and also for agents. That happened 3 years in a row, with Shattered Web being the first year that we have had agents. We also had Broken Fang, and then we obviously had Riptide. So Shattered Web, Broken Fang, and then the other one was called, I believe, Riptide, right? So understand, guys, that during these operations, there were these characters, these agents that kind of filled the story, if you will. Like, you know, we had these missions, we had like a storyline, the T's against the CTs, the Phoenix against whoever else it was. I didn't really follow the lore that much, but in any event, there were missions there, and obviously throughout the years they decided to add operator skins or character skins, whatever you want to call them, agents, right? So they were only ever added through these operations. Well, now in 2024 or 2025 right now, we have what's called an armory pass that basically lets you just play the game, you know, get XP, play matchmaking, and you just get stars, and then the more stars you collect, the more items and skins you can redeem. So this leaves the question, will agents make a comeback in 2025? And no one really knows the answer to this question, I'll be honest, like only Valve knows. However, if you look closely, there are some pros and cons to like both sides. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play both sides, and you know, there's obviously a camp that says agents are gonna return, we're gonna see more agents into the game, and then there's obviously a group of the community that says no, agents are not coming back. We're not gonna see new agents added to the game. They're gone, they're done. We're moving into charms, we're moving into other things. We're gonna have flip-flops or crocs. Agents are done for, right? So I'm gonna play both sides and go ahead and just say that and then I'll tell you guys what I personally think at the very end. So hear me out. All right, so the side, okay, so yeah, Team A, we're gonna call agents will return. So Team A's thesis is basically the following. Since agents were added only during operations where you spend points or stars, whatever you want to call them, where you spend points or stars to redeem them, limited time items, and I'll get to how this ties into this in a second. Limited time items, you know, fixed amount of time, right, that you can redeem, fixed amount of time. Then it follows that eventually the limited edition item in the armory will be agents. Eventually, they're going to cycle through a couple limited edition items that we're gonna hit agents. We're going to add agents to this armory. You know, like we've had cases in previous operations, we've had stickers, we've had skins, now we have charms, but in the future, we're probably gonna have agents as well. Like you can redeem for new agents. And that makes sense to a certain degree. And it just makes sense in the standpoint of like, as the game grows, obviously there's just not enough agents, guys. If you look at their supply, there really just isn't enough agents. Like if I pull up all the agents here, look at their quantities, guys. There's very few of them listed on the markets. There's not a whole lot of them. And over the next couple of years, this quantity is gonna go down and down. So if I'm Valve, why wouldn't I want to add new characters? Why wouldn't I want to add different, different themes, different, colors of, different agents, right? Different agents. It makes so much sense as the game continues to grow that they, allow more people to express themselves and to, buy a character that, they aspire to, look like or be like, or have their voice lines or have their gadgets or whatever that agent looks like, right? So the way I see it is, yeah, absolutely, agents could easily be added to the armory. It really makes it, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Not to mention, guys, historically speaking, another pro why it could be added to the armory is if you look at this limited edition item, it's currently going for 25 stars. This is the most expensive item in the armory, guys. Most expensive item to redeem from armory is the limited edition item. Historically speaking, if you go back to the previous 3 operations, Broken Fang, Shattered Web, and well, actually in particular Riptide and Broken Fang, the agents were the most expensive item. The most expensive. They were the master agents. They were the high tier agents. And you could only get them by spending the most amount of stars. I forget exactly how much they were worth, but they were definitely worth more than a case. They were worth more than skins, and they were expensive. So they may have even been exactly 25 stars if I'm not mistaken. So somebody can double check, can double check that, but 25 stars. So it makes so much sense that, yeah, potentially it could get replaced with agents. And if we see agents added to the game in the armory, either in a few days, in a few weeks, or later this year, you best believe that agents will crash. Old agent prices will crash. I just want to make it very, very clear. If new agents come to the game, old agent skins prices will go down. Down, down, down. Unless the new agents look really terrible, but even then, people will still want the new shiny gold things, the new shiny things, and they'll probably still dump the old and buy the new. That's just how psychology it works and how, you know, people want to have the new hottest thing, the new trending thing. So either way, I do expect a dip. But we will get to, at the very end, we'll talk about which agents are quote unquote safer than others, which agents should you buy and, you know, should consider buying, I guess I should say. Next, we have the camp of Team B. Now, this is a more cynical team. This is more of like the people that don't really believe in Valve. They really, you know, like to dunk on Valve. They think that Valve is, you know, lazy, greedy, make a lot of money. They don't care. They have other priorities. And their main argument is Valve doesn't care about agents as much as we do, as much as investors do, right? They have other goals and priorities. We won't see agents, or at least new agents, for some time, at least until 2026 at the earliest. So this year, we're not going to see agents. According to these people, we're not going to see agents. And that actually makes a lot of sense. Agents were only added during operations, during missions, when we had storylines. Why would they add it to the, you know, to this store? No, like there's no need for them to add it to the store, right? It was only during an operation, not during armory. These people think that armory is not an operation. The armory pass does not equal, for those of you that know how to code and logic and stuff like that, you know, programming, CS, it's not equal to an operation, right? It's not the same thing, right? So these people, yeah, they don't think we're gonna see an operation. Agents are only ever added during operations, and yeah, Valve just doesn't care about us, and they don't care about these skins, and they're gonna have other priorities, and we're not gonna see any agents. And because we're not gonna see any agents, why sell my agents? Why buy new ones at such elevated prices? It makes no sense. Like, there's a lot of people that, you know, don't have the stomach to buy an agent for 100. I don't know why that's in Russian currency. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. But 130 pounds. But in any event, why would you pay $150 for, you know, a character skin when it's like, it's way too expensive? Wait for, like you should have bought when it was 100. You should have bought when it was 80. You should have bought when it was 50. So a lot of these people are, yeah, they just don't like agents altogether. They're not interested, and we're not going to see them this year. So where do I stand on this? Now, this is a tough one, guys, because this is why I titled the video the way I did. It is literally a 50-50. They either explode in price over the next several years, or they crash down and they become, like, not obsolete, but like they become, the old ones become kind of obsolete, and, you know, out with the old, in with the new. The way I see it is this: there really is a 50-50 shot. Like, we could technically see agents being added to the armory just because it's not called an operation. I mean, I don't think that's enough of a reason not to put agents. Like, you know, money is money at the end of the day for Valve. That being said, the way that they're going about it makes me wonder, like, why, like the one reason I don't think they're going to add agents, and the main reason why I'm a little hesitant that they're not going to add agents this year, is the following. Look at this. This is called a limited edition item, and they gave it its own collection. Unless they decided to put an agent inside of the same collection, which also doesn't make much sense. How can you have a collection that contains an agent and then a weapon skin? Like, that just doesn't make sense. If you're gonna have a collection, they better be like a skin collection, an agent collection, a sticker collection, you know what I mean? They're usually historically the same. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, they've gone through the hassle of like creating a brand new collection called the limited edition item, or the limited edition collection. The first one was called Heat Treated Desert Eagle. Like, doesn't it follow that, like, if something were to be replaced, or something were to be added after this deagle, it would be also a weapon, like a limited edition weapon, a limited edition member of the same family of skins, maybe like another not case hardened, but another heat treated AK-47 or a heat treated AWP. Wouldn't that make sense? I mean, that makes sense to me. So, like, I think if they do add agents, while they can make it limited like the deagle, I don't know. I think that they're probably going to continue this concept of weapons. And Instead, they're going to maybe get rid of the charms and put agents in place of charms. Or something like that, right? Or maybe next time they update the armory, they get rid of some of these elemental stickers. They get rid of some of the stickers. Because, like, this isn't an operation, guys. Even though it looks like an operation, it feels sort of like an operation. Not really. I mean, you know, operations were very special back in the day with missions and all sorts of stuff with coins and stuff. It really doesn't feel like an operation, but, like, the concept feels the same, like, to Riptide, where you can just basically spam a bunch of stars and, well, obviously grind for them, but you guys get the point. This looks like an operation is what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, we're probably not going to see an operation this year. I really do think in the next 1 to 2 years, we're only going to see armory. We're going to see these collections shuffled. I don't know exactly how they're going to remove items from the armory. That is still unknown, and we're going to find out over the next couple of updates, next couple of weeks. We're going to find out as a community, like, are they going to get rid of them all at once? Or are they going to get rid of, like, you know, the collections at the same time, keep the charms? Are they going to get rid of the charms, keep the skins? Are they going to get rid of the case, keep the skins? Like, what exactly are they going to do? If I were to take a guess, personally, I think it would make sense for them to just retire everything. You know what I mean? Like, give us an Armory 2 pass, version 2, season 2, premiere 2, right? They're going to give season 2 of Premiere later this year, and then they give us like 3 new collections, Train 2025, maybe some other collections, Gallery 2 case, get rid of stickers, because we already have a lot of stickers. We don't need elemental character stickers. Get rid of the stickers, give us agents, and then maybe give us, instead of 2 charms, give us 1 extra collection of charms, another limited edition AK-47. But, like, I don't know. I really don't know. The limited edition item is probably going to be different. It's probably not going to be replaced at the same time as all these other items. Meaning, like, the other items will get replaced at a, you know, at a specific date altogether, and then this item is just on its own, like, floating around, like, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Like, we'll see. We will see. We're going to get answers in 7 days. We're going to have to just wait and see, guys. Right now, this is pure speculation. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Let me start reading some of the chats. I apologize, guys, if I have not been reading chat. It will most likely be a weapon. Yeah, most likely. But we will see. Should I sell my USPS Target Acquired to buy some Armory items? At the moment, no. Armory is going up in value because people are anticipating that, like, 7 days, everything's gone. I don't think that's the case. I think that there will be a crash, so I personally would not be buying Armory items at the moment. If you were to buy Armory items, maybe you pick up a couple of the limited edition heat treateds, but even then, I would still wait to see what happens once it's removed. I want to see how the community reacts. I want to see what happens. Is it replaced? Is it not replaced with something? I don't want to invest a lot of money right now into Armory because right now prices are swelling up. And there's just so much uncertainty that you can't make a strong decision. Did you sell off your crypto, Fano? No, diamond hands, bro, diamond hands. I'm a long-term investor in crypto. In any event, going forward, guys, here's what I would recommend. If you're, like, bottom line, I'm going to give you guys the bottom line here. For those of you that may be just now tuning into the stream and you have questions, you maybe missed the first part of the stream, here is what I'm going to tell you. The bottom line is this. If you have always wanted a high-tier agent like, you know, Bloody Daryl, Miami, or Number K, or Sally, or any of the expensive agents, here's what I would recommend. I would say there's no point in waiting further. At least wait 7 days. That's what I will say. At least wait 7 days. See if the agent... See if agents do get added to the armory. Wait 7 days. See what happens. Don't buy them just yet. Wait 7 days. Let's see what Valve gives us. And then if agents are not added, so if agents are not added to Armory, then yes, pull the trigger and buy. And buy your agent. Buy the agent that you always wanted. Buy the Bloody Daryl. Buy the Number K if you haven't already. Spend the money and enjoy yourselves. Like, use that agent. It is a rare, discontinued item. I don't care if its price drops 5, 10, 20% in a month when new agents come out. those master agents, the high tier red covert agents, they're still in low supply and there is still demand for them. Even if new agents come out, those higher tier ones are still gonna hold most of their value. Yeah, they'll go down in the short term, but I would argue that they do still have value in the sense that there's just so few of them out there, not enough for everyone. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's not enough Bloody Darryls to go around, period. So my advice to you is, yeah, wait for 7 days, see what happens, and then you know, invest in some agents. Excuse me. Invest in some agents. Absolutely. That's what I would say. I think that in the long run, agents explode higher. Agents go higher. Even from current levels. You may say that these agents are overpriced, but I look at it this way. I think agents will continue to go higher over the next couple of years, and prices will inevitably rise. So I'm a holder. If I have agents, I'm holding, I'm not selling. I think that if there is a dip, you want to buy the dip, especially for some of these higher tier agents, and I don't see new agents being added to the game unless I'm wrong in 7 days. Let's see what Valve does in 7 days. If Valve gives us a limited edition AK-47, a limited edition AWP, then yes, agents should be safe. We probably won't be seeing new agents until next year at the earliest, in which case, yeah, buying an agent now would probably make sense. And yeah, however, if in 7 days they do add agents, then yeah, your agent skins will crash in price, but I just think that it's gonna not be substantial. I would say, like, you got bigger fish to fry at that point. What will happen after the deagle expires? That's a very good question. We're going to find out together as a community. I'm going to be live streaming on that day. When the deagle gets removed, I will be waiting for the update with you guys. We're going to be doing a YouTube live stream here as a community. We're going to be waiting and seeing. I'm going to react, give you my initial thoughts as they happen, as the update occurs. We're going to parse through the information and should be a good time. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. We got tons of new content on the way for you guys on that department. VTech says, hello, should I spend my stars on the graphic design collections or cases? No, guys, do not spend your stars. I want to repeat. I'm actually going to make a video on this, but really important. Do not spend your stars right now. Right now, everybody, you know, is trying to redeem. Everybody is seeing that the gallery case is rising in price and it's above $1. Let me redeem gallery cases. That is probably not the ideal thing to do, and I'll tell you why. If I redeem a gallery case today, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be tradable for 7 days, which means that in 7 days, when the new Desert Eagle item comes out, I'll be able to sell it. By then, by the time it gets removed, you know, potentially Valve may disappoint us. The demand may pop and the prices will start crashing. Potentially. I'm giving you a potential scenario. So why would I spend my stars on something that starts crashing that I'll be able to sell in 7 days, as opposed to holding my balance, waiting, you know, stacking up more stars, wait and see what the new limited edition item is. Is it a good item? Do people like it? And then potentially spend your stars on the new item and be one of the first people to actually own that item. I think that's probably what you should do, and how smart investors are probably positioning themselves. I currently sold my gallery cases at the peak. That was probably a smart move. I do think that there will be some volatility and prices may go down. Why are gallery cases prices rising? Sometimes you just, I mean, sometimes the market makes no sense, bro. I would just say, in my own honest opinion, I think it's because, people think that, some people think that the gallery case is going to get removed in 7 days, which is kind of false. I mean, it's kind of naive to think that. They could be right. Maybe I know maybe they know something that I don't. But people are looking at all these other cases rising in price, and they're saying to themselves, the Spectrum case is up, the Danger Zone case is up, the Glove case is up, the Riptide case is up. Like, all these cases have been going up and up and up. This case is the cheapest case that may get removed soon. Let me invest in it. And people are just starting to invest. Another reason why, you know, gallery cases could be rising is because of Shanghai. People not wanting to invest in major stickers. We still haven't seen the sale yet. The Shanghai sticker sale. A lot of money that would have gone to the sticker sale is trying to find a home, trying to find a place. So people are getting impatient, waiting for Valve to update their game. And they're spending the money they would have spent for the sticker sale, they're spending it on something quote unquote safer, something quote unquote better than stickers, right? So that's how I'm positioning. That's how I see things. Should I sell all my non-gallery cases now? You could, but I made a video or a live stream a couple days ago on my channel, which, by the way, all of my live streams are recorded. You guys can always watch them after the stream, and you guys can watch them at like 2x speed, which I highly recommend if you guys are on the go. So if you go to my YouTube channel, click on live tab. I think I did a live stream. When did I do it? I did the best ideas for 2025. That's a really good one. And then growth ahead, my predictions for skins, what to invest now before it's too late. 3 days ago, growth ahead. It has cases in the thumbnail. Watch this video immediately after this live stream. It'll explain why I probably would not be selling cases, even if they dip a little, even if your Spectrum cases do dip in the short term. I still am a firm believer that they will perform very well this year. 2025 will be a good year for cases, the way I see it. So watch that live stream. Let me actually get the link for you guys. I'll post it here in the chat, and I highly recommend you guys watch it at your leisure after this live stream. The prices are inflated because everyone thinks that it's the next broken fan case, therefore the price cannot drop as many people are trying to stockpile them. So you got a lot of things here. Yeah, a lot of people are stockpiling. A lot of people are buying and, just storing in storage containers. A lot of people are doing a lot of things. And to be fair, guys, these cases, over the years, they will be opened. Like, people want to say, oh, it has the kukri knife, so it's not going to be a popular case. I don't buy that. I still think that, like, it is a new knife. It does contain fades. It does have a pretty nice covert skin in it, the Vapor Wave. And overall, it should rise. The fundamentals are there. They'll be unboxed over the next several years. But now is probably not the time to be buying gallery cases, as well as agents. Wait, and wait. Honestly, I don't know why people are buying right now. I think it's naive. I think it's risky. Buying anything right now is risky. Wait for 7 days. See what happens to the market. If you wait 7 days and prices start to, stonk, so be it. There's always going to be a future trade. There's always going to be a future investment. Don't have FOMO, chat, please. If you take anything from this video, is that don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. That is the worst thing you can do as an investor. So we will see some pushback over the course of 2025. Exactly. Gallery momentum stock, let's go. Yeah, the gallery cases have been stonking. I have thousands of them myself. I've also been thinking about selling some. It probably does make sense to trim a little here, not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, I'm just holding at this point, just being patient, buying my time. I'm a long-term investor in cases. I think that I'll sell these gallery cases for $3, $4 maybe in the future, so there's no point in selling right now. Let's see here. Do you think that we should sell the the elemental stickers or hold them as long-term investments? Personally, I'd hold, man. I would hold stickers. Get them at lows. Wait for them to dip in value. And add more. The people need to understand the following thing. When you have limited edition items or events that require you to spend stars or points for items instead of money, Now, you may argue, oh, I did spend money indirectly by buying the pass. I spent money and then I grinded for my stars and then there I spent my stars. You guys get what I'm trying to say here. When you do that, you can infer, I just want to make sure, you can infer that the items you are buying will be discontinued in the future. Historically speaking, this is a true statement if you look at the history of Counter-Strike. So, with that being said, it follows that you should buy any and all dips of these limited items. So if agents were in the armory and their prices were dipping, or they're pretty cheap, you want to buy. If the skins start dipping in value, you want to buy. If the gallery case starts crashing in value, you want to buy, right? Like, you always want to buy these dips for these limited edition items. And don't be afraid. Like, that's the one thing you guys need to understand. Don't be afraid. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry to say, but like, nothing lasts forever. That's just the fact of life. These items will inevitably be replaced with a new item, with an Overpass 2025 or a Train 2025. These graphic collections, maybe it'll be called something else, not a graphic collection. It'll have a different, like, new skins are always added to the game, always. It may take a couple months, may take a couple years. Eventually, it's out with the old, in with the new. It may take longer than you might want. The supply may be high, but guess what? That's why we have trade-up contracts, so that you can delete skins from the game, so the supply eventually comes down. That's why you have cases that you open, and once the case is opened, no new ones will ever be added, for the case of like these gallery cases or like Riptide cases. So keep that in mind, guys. Same with charms. Once these charms get removed from this store, they're never going to add these same charms again. You're never going to see these charms in a case, in a capsule, in a package. These charms will be gone for good. You only were able to use them using your armory items, your armory stars, during the armory update, during a fixed amount of time. And once that time expires, they're gone for good. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully you guys are following along. I just wanted to come live here and just tell you guys that, yeah, agents, they have very low supply. There's not enough agents to go around for everybody. So in the future, if you guys believe that that players are gonna, more players are gonna come into the space, there's gonna be an increase in demand for character skins, for agents, then yeah, absolutely. I think that buying agents in a couple of days, once we get more clarity, is probably going to be the smart decision. See what happens in 7 days, and then maybe pull the trigger on your favorite character skins, your favorite agents, whether they be Number K, Bloody Daryl, etc., etc. So, hey, Fano, I'm a huge fan. Razor, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I have almost zero interest in investing in charms, which is exactly why they will probably end up being a good investment. Exactly, Lewin, exactly. It's always the investments that everybody sleeps on. It's always the investments that people like disagree on or give up on that do very well. I mean, look at the patches, Riptide patches. Nobody bought them and they went up high. The thing with agents is, or sorry, not agents. The thing with charms is that charms have such a, like, there's just so many charms, bro. Like, they will have like a high supply, and the fact that you can like remove them kind of stings, but their saving grace is their pattern. The fact that they come in 10,000 plus patterns. So actually not plus, it's exactly 10,000 patterns, but in any event, the fact that they have so many variations is what makes them very appealing. So certain ones are gonna do better than others. So I like charms. I'm not investing heavily into charms, but I certainly would be buying some charms on any dips. I know I will regret because I sold 80% of the agents that I had. 80%? Which agents did you have, Angie? Laura says, I can imagine so many people investing in charms like it was with Paris, and prices will stay the same for the next couple of years. You can't compare Paris with charms, my guy. You just cannot compare Paris with charms. They are completely different things, bro. Like, Paris stickers, their sticker design, like, you literally had Mouse Paris look identical to Copenhagen Paris. Like they all look the same with their borderless, it's the same logo, just maybe slightly different color, the text is a little bit off center. Like, you cannot compare Paris stickers with charms. Like, there is like no comparison. One is like a limited edition item that comes in many different patterns. We're never going to see we're never going to see a Hot Wurst charm. We're never going to see another Hot Howl charm. We'll see a different type of charm, maybe a different design or a different animal, different logo or whatever, sure. But we're never going to see this particular charm ever again. We're never going to see a overpass looking little monster with a green tongue or a blue tongue. We'll see something else, maybe something different, maybe better, maybe worse, I don't know. But we'll never see this exact design, and that's what makes these charms very, very appealing as collectors, as investors. So keep that in mind. Hey, listen, like, anything can happen, guys, with these charms. Anything can happen. We're just gonna have to wait and see. This will age like milk. What do you mean? What do you mean this will age with milk? What price would you recommend for a top float blue gem alpine camo? Other is the top 1 pattern. Whatever the price is listed on CS Float or wherever you guys are buying your alpine camos. Like, look up the marketplace and see if there's any listed up there, and try to bargain for it. Like, I don't know off the top of my head what the current price is for a blue gem alpine camo, but what I will say is I personally would buy one if you can. Thoughts on Diamond Dog? I like Diamond Dog. I see a lot of them in my games. A lot of people are using Diamond Dog, so that might be something interesting that, like, we're never going to see a diamond-looking sausage charm ever again. So this is a very unique one. This looks good on print streams. If you guys think we're going to have more print streams added to the game, if we're going to have like an AK print stream or an AWP print stream or other like white-colored skins, you know, investing in Diamond Dog is probably a no-brainer. Like, yeah, why not? The only thing I'm going to caution you guys is to be patient with these charms and don't buy them right away. Like right now, I think some of their prices are going up right now, and instead you should wait and see what happens in 7 days before buying. Wait for dips. Buy dips. Don't buy rips. That's another very key important thing that you need to understand in this video game is, like, you don't want to be buying these skins and these items when prices are rising. You want to buy when they're falling. You want to get them for the lowest price possible. Hey, Fano, the Twitch stream today was so good today. Yeah, guys, the Twitch stream was really good today. I'm glad you came for both streams, Philosophy. Thank you. Do you think it would be cool to have a Fear and Greed index to the CS2 skins? That'd be so cool, bro. Yeah, they need to add this. But unfortunately, if they do implement something like this, then, you know, countries and governments are gonna start, like, putting eyeballs on this game and starting to investigate Valve and try to, like, try to take money from Valve, basically. So Valve are never gonna do that. Should I sell my P90 attack vector now or wait? That depends on you, VTech. If you can stomach a dip, I would hold. I personally am not a short-term investor and trader with these items. I think the P90 attack vector rises over the next couple of years, but in the short term, it will probably go down. I'm not gonna sit here and say I have a crystal ball and I can predict the future, but I would not be surprised if it did. And if you're a type of person who maybe you can't stand volatility, or, you know, you're gonna get anxious about it, then yeah, maybe you should sell. But what I'm doing is, no, I'm not selling my charms. I am not selling my charms. I'm not selling my M4 Fade. Even if it, you know, even if it crashes, I will keep it. I am not selling. I'm holding because these items, I think, will be more expensive in a couple of years than now, and that's the way I invest. Why are case prices rising? I already explained it, but a variety of reasons, my guy. There's a variety of reasons why gallery cases are rising. Kind of don't want to repeat myself, so maybe I'll just write it down one more time in case somebody asks again. Yeah, gallery cases are rising for a few reasons. And the reasons that I think that they're rising is Shanghai sticker sale, money, or sorry, Shanghai sticker sale hasn't arrived yet, and investors and players want to spend their money on something that can rise in value in the short term. Investors with capital are capitalizing on the fact that in 7 days, the Desert Eagle will be removed. Desert Eagle heat treated will be removed. So they are taking gallery cases off the market in anticipation of potentially the entire removal of the armory items, which is unlikely. So they're basically have a lot of money that they didn't invest in Paris, or sorry, not Paris, sorry, Shanghai, People have a lot of money that they didn't invest in sticker sale, didn't invest in stickers. Now they have to find a place to put it instead of putting it into a Spectrum case or any of the cases like the glove case that have already risen so much. They're looking at gallery cases since they're so cheap and they're potentially limited. They may get removed in 7 days. It's not confirmed. Why not? Why not just, you know, take a chance, roll the dice, put it into a new case that's pretty cheap, that is potentially going to be limited, and make a lot of money. So that's what's going on the way I see it. We'll have to see. Do a technical analysis on it. Yeah. Hello, Fano. Have to watch you later. Hey, no problem, bro. How's it going, Snowy? Hope you're having a great day, bro. I would love for governments to acknowledge CS skins as investments. Less taxes on it. All the cases have been going up, not just gallery cases. Yeah, exactly. And I talked about that, guys. I talked about this in my video here, CS2 skin predictions. Invest now before it's too late. This video explains what I think is going to happen over the course of the following year. And yeah, I think cases, like, I basically explain why cases are rising and like which cases people are favoring, and like, I'm just speculating, and I want to make something very clear. Like, this is all just my speculation. This is all my prediction. Like, I could be very wrong. This video could come and bite me in the butt, but this is just my take on it. I'm giving you guys my raw take on where I see the market going based off of my 12 years of experience playing this game. If you know anything about Valve, is that you don't know anything about Valve. Like, that's the one thing. Like, they can do anything. Like, they can do whatever they want, guys. Chroma 3s, yeah, Chroma 3s are really good cases. I like them a lot. But yeah, there's also been a rise in numbers, rise in players. How was work today? It was pretty chill. It was pretty good. Can't complain, can't complain. I ended up working from home today. It was very cold. Didn't feel like commuting. And yeah, life is good. Life is good when you can work from home. I am very, very blessed. Let's see here. What do you think about the Revolution case? I don't like it. I think there are better cases out there. It may get removed, but even then, I still would rather buy gallery cases, or not right now, guys. Not right now. Don't buy gallery cases right now, but wait for a pullback. Just got the Desert Eagle heat treated. It's a rank 247 for $7. Hey, good for you, bro. Maybe buy a couple more and see what happens. If they crash in price, you just double down and you buy more. You never know. You never know. We'll have to wait and see what Valve ends up doing. Aspect says, here, I'm here. See, I came by. What's up, Aspects? How you doing, bro? I put all of my gallery cases for sale on CS Float. Are they buying? Are people actually buying it, though? What do you think about the Bloody Royale one? The Bloody Royale, the guy that's currently listed on my thumbnail, I like Bloody Royale. I think he's a cool agent. I like all the Bloody Darrows. Listen, guys, since this video is the topic on agents, I just want to make something crystal clear. Like, the master agents are top tier, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick. I would be, like, there's so few of them because they are considered, like, rare and covert and, like, highest rarity that, like, just buy them. Like, if you always wanted one, buy them, bro. Like, obviously, wait 7 days, see what Valve does. Like, hopefully they don't, like, I don't want you guys to watch this video and then, like, buy Bloody Daryl, and then in 7 days, Valve gives us new agents that look so cool that, like, Bloody Daryl drops, like, 5, 10, 20%. That would be the worst thing possible, so don't do that. Be patient, wait for 7 days, 10 days, see what happens with Valve, and then make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna buy this agent, I'm gonna buy a couple number Ks, I'm gonna buy blah, 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 blah. Because the bottom line is, there are not enough master agents for every CSGO player. And that's what you need to take away from this video. There are not enough high-tier agents, or agents in general, for every CS2 player. Now, not every CS2 player cares about agents, that is true, but for all the players that care about agents, there are not enough number Ks for every player that loves agents. There's not enough Bloody Darrows for every player that wants an agent. So I think over the long run, you really should be taking a look at picking up some of them. That's my main point. If new agents get released, all current agents are going to drop in price. Exactly. They will drop in price in the short term, but in the long term, some of these older agents can still hold their value and potentially continue to rise because, you know, obviously Agents are not going to be released every year, not going to release every day or every week, every month. So the mere fact that you don't know when they will be like added is what makes investing and collecting them so worthwhile, because it's the uncertainty in it and the scarcity of them. So it's the scarcity of them, the demand, all mixed together, that like ultimately makes them a good asset class in the future. Is Danger Zone cases going to explode? They've already gone up quite a bit, Danger Zone. I like them. In the long run, I really do like Danger Zone cases. So, yeah. Yo, what's up? Sorry for not being there in the Twitch stream today. Hey, no worries, bro. You can't make it to all of them, bro. That's fine. I'll be live again tomorrow on Twitch early in the morning, so hope to see you then. For those of you that... Wait, do I have a Twitch command? I do stream on Twitch, so check me out at official fano. I guess I do not have a command. Alright, well, whatever. But anyways, just open up another tab in the browser. There it is. Open up another tab in the browser and give me a follow if you want to see more skin content. We do a lot more gameplay over there as well. In any event, guys, let's see. Are there anything else that I need to cover here with agents? I guess I wanted to make the distinction here, guys, that, like, look at the cobblestone skins. Look at cobblestone skins, chat. Look at their quantity, right? Like, if you look at their quantity and then look at the agents' quantity, agents are a little bit more, obviously, since they are newer, but, like there's just... I just want to emphasize that they are scarce, bro. These agents are scarce. And if you think the game is going to continue to grow, then yeah, buying agents whenever there's a pull, like a pullback in the market, is a smart thing to do, guys. It really is. So think about it, guys. You know, wait 7 days, make your moves then. No need to rush. There's no need to like panic buy agents. Over the long run, guys, the bottom line is I think they go higher. If you've always wanted an agent, wait 7 days and buy one. In the long run, agents do go higher, and they are scarce, and they are good, rare, scarce assets. So hi Fano, is the semi-precious 50,000 worth overpay? It's a light blue pattern. I'd have to see it. Maybe you can post a screenshot in my Discord server. We have a public free Discord server. I highly encourage you all to join. That's where you get updates on when I go live on Twitch, when I go live on YouTube, when I upload a video. That's where we can interact like offline. I love reading your chats. I love answering questions about investments, looking at your skins. Please post a screenshot in my Discord server. We can probably take a look at it on stream if you want. And then just tag me in it. Hey, Fano, did you experience what I experienced with those agent radio commands? What about the radio commands? That's another thing that's beautiful about agents. The special agents, the more expensive, higher like rarity agents, they come with special radio commands. They're unique, they're special. And that's what's so beautiful about them. Like in the long run, agents have special commands, special voices. They make it unique. Hey, Fano, do you think the OP CMYK is a great investment? Yes, that's why I bought one. I think these things are going to arise in the next couple of years, so I went ahead and purchased one. Now, can the price crash in a few weeks? Maybe, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it continues to rise higher. So I said to myself, I'm gonna hold this skin for a couple of years. It is what it is, you know? I'm not gonna get rich off this skin, but I'm definitely gonna make money in a couple of years if I hold, if I'm, you know, calm. They should make it so you can mute the agents. Some guy in my team was spamming the... Exactly, Thomas. That's another reason why people love agents. So you can spam the voice commands and you can aggravate your teammates. I'm not saying be a troll is good, but like, come on. Like, that's another reason why people buy agents to troll. So like, I'm just saying, like, there is demand for these items. Is the Daryl Royale the best agent to invest in? He's one of the best. The Daryls are one of the best agents to buy, yes. Yes. I will only buy armory skins if they drop. Yes, philosophy. That is the right philosophy to have. Wait for drops, wait for dips, buy only the dips. Don't buy the rips. Should I trade my Op Asimov for a Battle-Scarred CMYK? Asimov is safer in the sense that it has a lot of demand and it's more historic. But CMYK is newer and... I think it should rise with time more than the Asimov, but you just never know. So that's a tough one, my guy. That's a tough one, bro. Asimov Field Test is a good skin too. I don't know if you should necessarily do that. Maybe what I would recommend is Kyoto. I would recommend you keep your Asimov and then like just play the game, save up some money, see what happens to the price of the op. If the price goes down, maybe buy then. Hey Fano, have you ever pulled something good from the weekly drops? Yes, I have actually. The best drop I've ever gotten was an integral, an SG553 integral. This was my best drop back in the day. It used to be a lot more than it is now, but yeah. What do you think about the classic knife vanilla long term? Any sort of vanilla knife, I absolutely love. Any sort of vanilla knife, I absolutely love. Chat, let me do one thing here. Give me 1 second. I gotta check the Discord here. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so in my Discord server, let's go here. We go to stream stuff. So I posted it here. The Charm Semi-Precious. So this blue pattern. You're asking if this blue pattern is rare, right? This baby carrot is super rare. It's a triple-digit pattern. For those of you that are curious about patterns, I did do a live stream where you can make how to make money on charms and what charms I'm buying. If you don't know about patterns and charms, I highly recommend you watch this live stream as well. This was done 11 days ago on my YouTube channel. But bottom line is, this is not the rarest one, but it is blue after all, so there will be overpay in the future if we see more Vulcans added to the game or like blue colored high tier coverts. So I like it. I would hold it. I would not sell it. Generally speaking, yeah, I would keep it. I don't know the exact overpay though. It is kind of hard to like price it. You're gonna have to like search up different marketplaces and see how much people are buying them for. But I would say usually charms have like 5-10% overpay for those types of special looking colorful patterns. But the general rule of thumb is like really high and really low patterns are what's in demand. But this one is pretty rare too. There are so many cheap agents. What cheap agents are the best and why? CT or T? That's probably a good video topic. I don't know if I can do it in like cover all of it in this particular live stream, but I would say I guess the T agents are more rare. Favor agents that like don't have like sleeves, you know what I mean? Like sleeveless agents like the T agents look better in my opinion, so maybe favor some of those. Kind of off topic, Fano, is it worth to buy a random pattern of this heat treated? You could do that, but I don't know, bro. I probably wouldn't. I would still try to find one that has a little bit more blue on it. Even if it's not like a super high rarity one, I would still favor that. Thank you, Fano. I was joking on the Steam market, and it's so random. I was looking on the Steam market, and it was so random. I just saw one 30 euros and one almost same pattern at 80. Guys, charms are completely separate from agents, completely off topic, and they are... they deserve their own live stream, boys. Like we're gonna have to wait and see over the next couple of years what happens with charms. Can you please give us a quick explanation why cases are going crazy this week? Stock market went up or something? Right here. This is why. Right here. I kind of don't want to repeat myself, so I'm just gonna let you read that. Number K is one of the coolest, but the price seems pretty high right now. Yeah, Matt, I would wait 7 days, and then buy number K if you've always wanted one. Agent prices will either explode higher. Why do you think that will happen? I just joined later. The beauty of YouTube Live is you can rewatch certain parts. You can actually, like, during the live stream, rewind back and, like, catch up to us. So I highly recommend you just start from the beginning, bro. I can't repeat myself. Otherwise, it's going to be a very redundant video. But you're good, man. You're good. It's all good, boys. Also, guys, keep in mind, this notepad file will be uploaded to my Discord server, so if you want to, like, follow along and take notes and, like, take this file with you, I will upload it in the investments channel of my Discord server. It's completely free to join. Highly recommend you guys join our community. The link should be in the description. Let's see here. Let's try to keep the questions agent related. I like the tree hugger agent camo themed agents because they match with cheap DD-pad skins. I'm still kind of surprised that blueberries didn't go up in value as much as it could have. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about this agent right here. Like, maybe it's the helmet. People don't like the binoculars, but he has a cool looking scarf. You know, he has the blue camo. Looks pretty good with an alpine camo, one of the newer skins. So I like it, man. I like it. I think it's I think some camo skins are pretty solid. Why do you say wait 7 days? Is the market going to crash? I'm not gonna sit here and predict whether or not it's gonna crash or not, but what I will say is expect volatility. Because here's the thing, like prices are up and up and up right now, right? On a lot of cases, a lot of skins. So the way I see it is, like, eventually something has to give. Like, we can't just keep rising and rising and rising, right? So in 7 days, this limited edition item is gonna disappear, and we're gonna find out, like, is armory gonna stay? Is this deagle gonna get replaced with something new? We're gonna find out what Valve has in store for us, and I have a feeling, you know, based off of my experience, I genuinely think that all of these people that are buying charms, buying skins, buying cases right now, pushing the prices higher, they're gonna be kind of disappointed. I think Valve are gonna disappoint us. I've been playing this game for far too long, and yeah, Valve usually finds a way to disappoint us. So I would not be surprised, and I encourage my viewers to wait, be patient before, you know, jumping on the hype train and starting to, like, start buying and buying and buying. Just because everyone is making money. So, what do you think about patches? Do you own any? I like patches. Patches are cool. I like patches. I do not own patches, though. I missed the boat on patches. They have already gone up so much in value. Imagine in the future we're able to use this deagle in trade-ups. Shh. I'm gonna talk about it in my next video, bro. Guys, hit the subscribe button if you're new to this live stream. I'm gonna have a new video out tomorrow. You're gonna want to watch it, bro. You're gonna want to watch it. Let's just say that. I don't agree with you saying you should wait to buy agents. Realistically, Valve aren't going to release an entire agent collection. Maybe one agent in the limited edition slot. Buy now, avoid the rise in 7 days. I mean, I don't know. Like, how much do you think agents will realistically rise in 7 days? I would much rather be safe than sorry, Lewin. The reason I'm saying don't buy now is because I don't want to be known as the YouTuber that tells his community to buy agents, and then 7 days later, they crash in price because Valve decided, for whatever reason, to give us a limited agent as opposed to a limited skin. And if that happens, there's gonna be a lot of angry people in my chat. So I'm saying be safe than sorry. That's all I'm saying. I'd much rather be patient. Let's see here. I have a knife worth 180. Okay, which skins should I buy for an investment? Yo, Crass, you actually bring up a very, very good point. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you go to my YouTube channel and click on shorts, obviously do this on the mobile device would be better. I have tons of shorts that, like, cheap CS2 skins that look expensive, CS2 investing tips and tricks. I have 5 CS2 skins that could soon rise in price, and Alpine Camo is one of them. Phoenix Marker is one of them. So, like, subscribe to the channel and watch these, like, videos and really, really soak in, like, the skins that I list and ask questions. Why do you think this skin will rise? And I'll give you an answer. All of the skins that I pick are, like, skins that have good fundamentals, skins that generally have good demand, historically have good price appreciation. So you got to make more shorts. I'm trying to make more shorts, bro. I'm trying to keep up with demand. I totally agree with you, bro. Shorts are the future, so I'm definitely gonna work on that. I watch these videos usually, but I would appreciate if you would also add why. That's a good point. I mean, leave a comment then and, like, ask me in the comments. Like, I just want to make something clear. The point of these shorts is to make them short, sweet, and to the point. And what you do is you watch the shorts and then you think about it, right? I'm giving you guys ideas on the go, right? This is supposed to be a short content. I give you ideas on the go, and then we start the discussion. You ask about it in my Discord server, or you ask about it in the comment section of the video, and then we have a discussion and a debate, right? Like, you don't have to agree with them. You don't have to buy just because I'm saying that these skins will rise. Let's have a discussion, you know? That's how you learn. So, is the Koi Hollow going to explode? That's actually a very valid question. I saw this rumor over on my Twitter, which I highly recommend you guys follow me on Twitter, fano CSGO. Look at Spider-Man Go, bro. What the heck? Anyways, yeah, follow me on fano CSGO here. I'm pretty active here if you guys want, like, behind-the-scenes content and stuff, but I think I reacted to a... Let me go to my likes here. Uh-oh, my likes are private. Uh-oh. Right here. Okay. Movie star Koi announced they are leaving Counter-Strike. Now, I don't think it's confirmed. I think it's only a rumor. Actually, is it confirmed? Maybe it is confirmed. Either way, I am going to be eyeing this, and I'll probably make a video or a live stream about it once I do a little bit more research. So I'm going to include that as part of, like, homework for tonight. For anybody watching as investors, maybe do some research, and we can have this discussion offline. But that would be pretty bullish for Copenhagen for sure. In any event, guys, let's see. Are there any other questions about agents that I didn't cover? What are cheap? Trade cheap agents to more expensive ones, or buy more cheap agents? Buy more cheap. Buy expensive agents. Buy expensive agents that have demand. Or, let me just say something, or, I want to make it crystal clear, either you buy expensive agents that have a lot of demand currently, chat, keyword currently, or your other alternative would be to invest in cheaper agents that could potentially rise in price. And it's up to you as the investor to figure out why those agents could rise in price. What, like right now, this agent is $5. It looks like this. This agent has this accessory, or, is this rarity. Why would somebody want to pay more money in the future for this agent? And then make a decision on what agent to invest in. That would be my recommendation to you. So pick one of these two. It's either that, or you can just, find something that has already been working and will probably continue to work. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to be buying some of the Vertigo 2021 skins. F the agents. They can drop new agents with cash. That is true. That is true. There's always a chance for new agents. You never know. But I still think that agents are just so rare, so scarce, that even if they add new agents, they'll still bounce back in the long run. FBI Sniper is the only Asian agent with a very good voice lines. Could it affect the price? Yeah. That could be a decent investing thesis. Yeah, absolutely. Take a look at that agent for sure. Do you think the Osiris will rise in price? It has already doubled from when I bought it. As long as the breakout case rises, Osiris will continue to rise. Maybe it won't rise a lot, but it will certainly, rise with time. But it's a case skin, and I usually don't invest in case skins that much. It's a good play skin, though. The cheaper agents are where the money was at for me. I made bank off of the Street Soldier, sold it for 35. I bought it at 4. That's a huge return, bro. Huge return. What was your most successful investment? I've had tons of successful investments. I've made a lot of money over the years with a lot of my skins. I made a lot of money with my Howl investment. I made a lot of money with my Butterfly Mango Fade investment, which has doubled in value, I'm pretty sure, if not tripled. I've made, I've made investments that I've sold in Antwerp capsules, a little bit of Stockholm, not a lot. So I've had a lot of winners. More recently, I've locked in gains on Riptide cases. I bought them for $3. I sold them at $6 or $7. So I've made money on investments. As far as my most successful one, it's hard to say. I mean, there's just so many that have happened over the past couple of years that it's hard to keep track exactly which one was the most successful one. Is it worth to pay attention to the pattern of the heat traded? Yes, I think it is. Favor ones that have more blue on it, my guy. Don't overpay too much for them, but certainly try to find more blue. Don't stress about it that much, though, would be my recommendation. Is it smart to invest in the Shanghai Desert Hydra? Maybe. I'll probably make a video on that, Aries. That's a good question. Okay, boys, I am fried as a cucumber for talking. So, last minute agent questions, guys, and then we got to wrap this up because I'm exhausted. Real quick, though, before we do wrap this up, I do want to say that I do have a current giveaway that we're doing on my community tab. Those of you that engage in the community post, we have a caption contest. If you go over to my community tab and leave a comment here with the most liked reply will win a free skin. I'll try to make it a $5, $10 skin. So please go ahead and leave a comment, caption this this image, right? Like, this guy has a funny pose, so I don't know, leave a comment or something, and that'll be nice. Apart from that, guys, like I said, all of my VODs, all of my live streams are recorded and saved. If you want to watch any of them, I highly recommend you guys go back in time here and click on the live tab and watch. And yeah, join the Discord server, guys. In the Discord, we're taking all of our community offline, and we're going to be just engaging and interacting and talking skins and life and everything in between. So if you want to, like, you know, engage with me one-on-one or one-to-many, join the Discord, guys. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for the stream. This was a good one, and if I didn't answer your question about agents, please leave comments. I read all comments, and I try my best to respond to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, chat!